This is now the fourth time I'm trying to record a video like this. And really, all I'm getting at is that I'm now playing Kill Team. Yeah, I'm playing Kill Team. I'm not just playing Kill Team, I'm playing a lot of Games Workshop games. I'm playing Blood Bowl 7s, which is such a fun game. So super fun. Such a fun game. I'm also playing Age of Sigmar Spearhead, which is a completely underrated game. I don't even know if it's meant to be a game, but I enjoy it so much. And I want to do kind of just like a separate thought on Spearhead because, yeah, it's a really weird off ball sort of, we'll call it a spin off for a flagship GW game that I think is just so much better and like says a lot about what I enjoy about the hobby and what I think a lot of other folks enjoy about the hobby that maybe isn't seeing the light of day much. And that brings me to Kill Team. And what am I doing in Kill Team? I mean, it did start it in that order where, I was playing Blood Bowl 7s because I just Blood Bowl 11s is okay, but it's a bit grindy of a game, and Blood Bowl 7s really just kind of cuts to the meat of what makes Blood Bowl fun and exciting, at least for me. So, playing Blood Bowl 7s, I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, got a nostalgia bug. Saw a box of Void Scarred Corsairs for Kill Team. My buddy was playing Kill Team, and he's really into it, and he's getting into it for LVO. And and I'm shopping for a game for LVO. Was playing a lot of War Machine, and was between War Machine and Blood Bowl for the longest time. And then I bought this Void Scarred Corsairs box, painted it up, played some Kill Team, had a lot of mixed feelings about it initially, and then just played a couple of games more of it, and it just started to grow on me more and more. And frankly, the scheduled LVO sounded more appealing than what I thought War Machine was going to be. And transporting fewer minis is always like a big deal for me. So, yeah. So started playing more Kill Team, and then Blades of Cain, and I was like, oh man, I heard Blades of Cain is terrible, and now I want to play it. So, I got into Blades of Cain. I bought the. I actually didn't buy that. I traded for the Salvation box, and I got the Salvation box. So I got the Blades of Cain Scorpions only, and I got the Scouts, and I built out the Blades of Cain, added a squad each of Banshees and Dire Avengers, and been playing a lot of Blades of Cain, and that's what I think I'm going to play at LVO. I will tell you up front, Kill Team is not my favorite game. It's pretty fun to play. It gives me, but it's what I was alluding to earlier with Age of with AOS Spearhead. It just and Blood Bowl 7s is that it just cuts to the bone of what I really liked about, let's say, 40K. Now it's not nearly as good as second edition 40K, which is like my favorite of all the Games Workshop games I've ever made, ever and ever. Second edition 40K was really it for me. And I just get like flooded with the nostalgia there. But, Kill Team has a lot of that fun flavor. Do I think it's a balanced game? Not really. And I know a lot of people are going to argue with me over the balance of that game. I personally do not think it's a balanced game. I feel like there are power levels in the 40 or so teams in Kill Team, but that's just me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm not really into the game because I think it's a terribly balanced game, because I don't. I'm not really into the game because it's this sort of high tech, at least by GW standards, high tech skirmish game that has a lot of modern design in it. In fact, it's the modern design that to me is my least favorite part about Kill Team. What I really like about Kill Team is that it's just got the flavors that I liked so much in second edition 40K, right? It's got Brood Brothers, it's got Traitor Guardsmen, it's got uh, you know, it's got um, basic Void Guard Corsairs, but which to me it reminds me of like Eldritch Raiders. It has those things in it that I really liked about second edition, and it has a lot of the even callbacks to like the exotic weaponry that you saw in second edition. And yeah, I realize that those kind of exist now in 10th edition 40K, but I don't want to play war games anymore. I don't want to play full scale war games anymore, and I do not like the design philosophy around 10th edition 40K anyway. Like I said, second edition is my jam. And Kill Team gives me flavors of second edition, but not like crazy wonky. It's not. I don't have to play it on a 6x4 table. Now, if I had a second edition 40K army and I had a 6x4 table, hell yeah, I would be playing some second edition 40K. But just you know, not big on the big mainstay GW war games these days. And even with like Kill Team and how it's covered online, um, it, it gets so technical, and I feel like we get lost there and kind of forget the joy sometimes of these games. But if you watch, and I keep talking about this in my rambles, but if you watch second edition 40K battle reports, if you watch Warhammer Fantasy, the old school battle reports that are on YouTube, right? So I'm talking like minisodes and Crown of Command and Bring in Battle. Like those channels are so good, and they're not large subs, but they appeal to old guys like me. And in that manner, like Kill Team, it's gonna do it for me. Like it'll be okay as my LVO game this year. I feel bad that like a lot of my fun niche games are no longer at LVO. That makes me sad. And even looking at War Machine, I was like, oh, okay, well, I thought it was going to be 100-point games, which was a bit of a turnoff. But the scrambles are 75 points, and that's actually quite good. War Machine's super fun. Still enjoy it. So yeah, there's some hope there. But I mainly wanted to just leave this video here as my, hey, I am playing GW games, but the main point here is that I like GW in small doses. I do not want to play big deals. So with that, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know your comments. And yeah, I intend on leaving some more rambles on AOS Spearhead, on Blood Bowl 7, on Kill Team too, because, hey, for what it's worth, I do enjoy Kill Team. And I want to talk about it. So there you go. Thanks.